Thanks. Note card, audience. Okay, here we go. Okay, today my speech is a persuasive action speech, and what I'm going to be talking about is texting and driving and distracted driving. So, my name is Nichols, and I've done a lot of extensive research on this through many websites, cdc.gov, National Highway Safety Administration website, and a couple of different teen driving information source websites. So teens account for the highest amount of crashes, and the reason that is they're not paying attention because they're texting, they're using their phone, they're talking to their friends, doing their hair, messing with their makeup, whatever it may be. So there's a lot of different distractions and reasons why they account for that high number. So 3,000 teens die annually because of distracted driving, which has surpassed drunk driving, where drunk driving is only 2,700. So we went from one big issue and moved on to a new big issue that we have to tackle and get a handle on. So safety.trw.com gave a lot of statistics, and one of them that they put out is teen texting and driving causing crashes is actually killing more teens now than cancer, whereas leukemia is the highest cancer that is killing kids, and driving and texting is killing them at 5 times of a higher rate than cancer. So teens aren't the only one that have an issue with driving, distracted, texting, and all that. It's adults as well. So I myself am guilty. Doing a lot of this research, I realize I really need to stop, and it's not worth it. But a group of people were surveyed that were 18 to 64 years old by the CDC, and within 30 days of doing the survey, they all admitted that they had either texted, sent, or received an email, or were using their phone while driving. So like I said, it's not just the younger group, it's the older group as well. So daily, 9 people are killed in accidents that are caused by distracted driving, and 1,100 are injured. And that's another statistic that I got from cdc.gov, which means that we have 1.6 million crashes per year and 500,000 injuries. So as you can see, it's definitely a big number. And if you would just, those of you that do, I'm not saying everyone does, but those that do, use their phone while they're driving, or answer the email, the text, put it down, and you'll save yourself a lot of heartache. So there's 3 main types of distracted driving. There's visual, which means obviously you, instead of looking at the road, you're looking at your CD player, your DVD player, you're digging in your purse or your wallet. There's manual, which means you're taking your hands off of the wheel, probably to text, or maybe mess with the kids in the back, or whatever it may be. And then there is cognitive. So cognitive is where you lose focus, you're daydreaming, your eyes are on the road, your hands are on the wheel, you're paying attention, but your mind's not there where it needs to be. So texting is actually the most dangerous one, because that one encompasses all 3 of the distractions: visual, manual, and cognitive. So there's many different ways to be distractive. I've already went over a couple of them. There's the texting, the phone calls, the emails, fixing your hair, eating, messing with the kids in the back. There's just a million different ways, which is why it affects, kind of everybody across the board. A study by VTTI stated that when you're texting, your eyes are off the road for about 5 seconds. So you can be sending, a text that says, "I'll be there shortly," or "I'll be there soon." And that 5 seconds, your eyes are off the road. If you're going 55 miles per hour, you're covering an entire football field. So think, you're sending that short little text, but the length of a football field, your eyes were off the road, and it could be foggy, it could be dark, and that car that was way far ahead is now right in front of you. And then, what are you going to do? Do you swerve? Can you swerve? Are you going head on? So it just causes a big issue, and, we should put the phones down for a second. Hands-free devices have been implemented to kind of take away from this, but the CDC actually noted that even when using a hands-free device, your risk for crash is still 4 times greater than if you just didn't use any device while you're driving at all. So a lot of people think, oh, well, I'm using my Bluetooth, or I'm using the speak text, where it texts it out for you and you just say it, but you're still actually at a high risk for crash even with all of those. So many states across the U.S. have different laws on texting and driving, or just, fiddling with anything while driving. And, there's some where it's just novice drivers aren't allowed to text and drive, or some it's everyone. There's some states where they can pull you over for it. There's some states where they have to be pulling you over for something else first. And the fines can range anywhere from $20 to $10,000. So it's a big chunk out of your wallet, if you really feel like you got to send that text or that phone call right away. In states where they have implemented, cops being able to pull them over for that reason, they've actually lowered their fatality rates by 3%. And then in the age group 15 to 21, they've lowered that fatality rate by 11%. So it's a big difference. It may not seem big, but you're saving lives, many, many lives, by actually, leaving the devices alone while you're in the phone, or in the car, excuse me. So in closing, I just want to say, when you get in your cars, turn the phones off, put them on vibrate, put them in your purse, put them in your pocket, put them wherever you need to, but, leave them alone. It's not worth losing your life, causing, someone else to lose their life, be maimed. It's not worth, the big fines that you could be facing, possible jail time. So even, every day, if you get in your car, you may not be the one texting, you may not be the one messing with the DVD players and whatnot, but someone else might be, which is in then turn putting your life at risk. So my charge to everyone is just leave the devices alone. Don't be distracted by, random things. Keep your eyes on the road, keep your mind focused, and hopefully it'll keep all of us alive. Thank you.